In my hands I have DJI OM 5 and the iPhone 13 Pro, the best cinematic tools on the market right now. And in this episode I'll show you how to create mesmerizing hyperlapses like Camcorder, Andreas Raab, Ben TK, but very easy using those tools. Let's go. The most important thing when you're creating a hyperlapse is the motion of the environment. To create one hyperlapse it takes between 10 minutes and 1 hour. But I'll show you how to create it for around 15-20 minutes, so they will be really fast to execute. If you have clouds in the sky, the hyperlapse will look epic. If there are people moving, the hyperlapse will look epic. But if you don't have clouds in the sky and if there are no people moving, then it's pointless to create any kind of hyperlapse. You'll just waste your time. And here is coming the first trick. If the clouds are moving slowly, you have to create your hyperlapse as slow as possible. If the clouds are moving fast, then you're really lucky and the hyperlapse will look really epic. And you don't have to take care how slowly you're creating the hyperlapse. Now let's go to create the first hyperlapse. Now we have to open the DJI Mimo and to create our composition. So from here we go to hyperlapse. Rotate the phone. And when you're in hyperlapse, DJI allows you to use the tracking mode. We're gonna track the top of the building. Just mark it like that, a little bit more precise. Perfect. Now adjust the composition with the button. Now we press the record button and we walk very slowly towards the building. When we reach the building, the phone will automatically pick itself, and in that moment we'll start slowly rotating around the building. That will create epic motion in the hyperlapse. Let's go. The second walking pattern that looks epic is to do an orbit around the subject. Here we have one very interesting statue. I'll put the tracking on the head of the statue and I'll just go around very slowly. The last minutes are the hardest. My hand hurts so much at the moment, but I have at least 3 more minutes walking like that. I'm going crazy. The third walking pattern is to go parallel to the building. If that's the building and that's you, just go on one of the edges of the building with the tracking, mark the middle of the building and start walking along the building and let the gimbal rotate automatically. That's why the tracking is. Just you walk straight and let the gimbal rotate. That's all. And walk very slowly. The fourth hyperlapse is to find a corridor or very narrow street. When you're creating a travel video and you're traveling around, it's not at all a problem to find a building with a lot of pillars that are forming a corridor. So go under the pillars and grab your gimbal. And here the settings are next. When you press the trigger buttons once and you hold it, the gimbal goes in lock mode. All the axes will be locked, so no matter how you move with your wrists, the gimbal will save the position. So first, do the composition with your gimbal, press the lock button and starts very slowly walking in the middle of the corridor. Now the trick here is that the DJI app has a huge disadvantage. You can't use the different lenses in the hyperlapse and the time-lapse mode. That's why you can use the default camera application. When you're in the corridor, the best will be to use the ultra wide angle lens. Like that the movement will look really epic. After we checked 4 different hyperlapses, now it's time to show you how to edit them, because half of the magic is happening in the editing room and you should know how to do it. And as promised you, I'll keep it as simple as possible and we're gonna do it on our phones. So the application I'm gonna use today is CapCut and it's for free, fully for free. And we're gonna import the hyperlapses generated from the Mimo application. So here is another hyperlapse I shot recently. And as you can see, it's 1 minute and 40 seconds. It's really long. If I play it, the action caption is happening so damn slow. That's not a normal pace for an epic hyperlapse. So the first thing is to mark the clip and click speed. Click the normal and now we're gonna speed it up. So something around 12 times we're gonna speed up the clip. Let's play to see how it looks. It's still too slow. So the whole clip has to become between 3 and 5 seconds. Oh, that looks really nice. click the apply button, and we're gonna delete that black clip here behind. The next issue with the hyperlapse is that it's a little bit shaky. No matter that you're filming with a gimbal, because you're walking so slow and for so long time, some frames are shakier than others. And luckily for us, CapCut has stabilization. So mark the clip again and just scroll down till you see stabilize icon. Here it is, stabilize. And now we're gonna do the most stable here on the top right. It will take a little bit of time, the app to analyze it, but it will stabilize the footage. Looks pretty nice. We apply the change. That's how you generate one hyperlapse. But if you want a truly epic sequence, you have to import several hyperlapses, and I'll show you how to edit them. So now let's export that one, so we are fully free to edit them. After the export, we have to import the rest. So here is the one that we exported just now, and here I have already prepared another hyperlapses. So let's import all those 4 hyperlapses. Here is the first hyperlapse, here is the second, and the third. Now if I play them, they'll look okayish, but the transitions are too harsh and they don't look epic. Now we're gonna bring the hyperlapses to the next level. Mark the first one, create a keyframe, it's next to the play button, that icon here. Create one keyframe in the middle of the video and one keyframe at the end of the video. Come back to the first keyframe. With the 2 fingers, you can zoom the video and you can rotate it. So let's start with a little bit rotating the video. And we're a little bit zoomed in. So now let's play the hyperlapse. Whoa, epic. And at the end we'll finish with a rotation left. So again, zoom in and rotate. Something like 45 degrees. Let's see how that looks. Okay, we have a bit of black screen, so we have to fix it. Come again to the first keyframe, and here we have to zoom more till we fix the black screen. That's how easy it is to create epic hyperlapses using only your phone and the mobile gimbal. Now, I have a full tutorial how to do it with your camera. It's more complicated. There the hyperlapse will take you at least 1 to 2 hours to edit it. You can check it out here. And I have a desktop presets if you're editing on your desktop. Definitely go check them out. I hope you had a lovely day. Don't forget to smile. Destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. You're gonna help me tremendously a lot. Hit the subscribe button and see you in the next episode. And here I have more interesting videos for you.